How may I help?
Is there anything I should
No.
know?
Anything else, Commander? It's.
A jeszcze coś. Jeszcze coś. Rybki. No.
How may I? I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your
If
responsibilities?
any of the crew has important business, yes, but everyone knows I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly Yes, I look for one. Thank you. What else would you like to know?
What are your
It's just-
If any of the
Sprawdzę.
crew has important business to discuss, I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing
okay.
when people.
We're
are...
lucky to have someone.
What else would you like?
I better go.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later.
O, mogę mieć rakiety. Cześć, Pelek. A, spoczko. Dzisiaj trochę się poleniłem. W sumie tak samo jak wczoraj. Ale ogólnie może być. Pomóż Samarze. To jest co? Nie, to. Także no, fajne, fajne. Jutro niestety do pracy. A taka kolej rzeczy. Dzięki za tapięcia. No, niestety. Niestety tak. No ale pocieszam się tym, że z dnia na dzień coraz bliżej wiosny. Nie, no ja wiem, że już jest w sumie tak czuć wiosnę, ale bym chciał tak na stałe mieć wiosnę. Samara. Czy tego wiesz? Nie wiem, czy tego. Dobra, wezmę tego, bo będzie płakał. Zostawię to już.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location.
Aria.
However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Aria to jest
Thank
tu?
you.
Ja już nie pamiętam. Czy to jest
Come
tu.
on, let me in.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I started looking.
Aha. To tyle?
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Do mieszkania. Gdzie to mieszkanie?
You wanna talk?
Relationships was created with one purpose: to connect lonely clients with a lifelong commitment to their perfect mates. Choose from among hundreds of potential relationships ranging from the demure
Kurde.
to the deranged, the kind to the kinky.
Boję się, że mi kasy
This
zbraknie,
looks
no dobra.
interesting.
You never have to
Trudno.
compromise your vision of what your love should be.
Kurde, nie wiem, gdzie tu iść. Gdzie mieszkania są? Apartment tu, chyba.
Shepard's supposed to be dead. Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilion. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Okej, to musiał iść ten. Dobra. Na Ilium, na Cytadeli.
End. End is not.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you.
I hope so. I hope so.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. Something did change in the last
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
No to? Nie, tu byśmy weszli, dobra. Ale mała pipiduwa.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
VIP-owska część klubu. Dobra, wszystko tutaj? Notka. Kurde.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary. But I never worked with it.
Okej.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Polska część klubu, gdzie to było?
Kent! End is not. Humans are flies on galactic fury. You, sir! You are a fight. You and you.
Tu będzie, ale... za górą.
Come on, let me in.
I knew a bar out on the front that looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
Aha, tutaj trzeba iść. Okej.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachna ship profiles.
Kurde, nie tą stronę. Ja się tu pogubię, nie? Gdzie to było? To chyba. Cześć Bloody Bulls. Bulls chyba. Siemka, jak tam Johnek? Jak tam weekendzik?
What do you want?
Kiedy jakaś nowa gierka? 20 marca dopiero. No to dobrze. Co gramy? Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
No, kupiłem preorder i będzie grane.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who wasn't?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Must go in alone. Marinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Jeszcze raz?
How can I spark her
Courage
interest?
or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But
Aha,
show skill, she'll
rozumiem.
want you the moment she sees you.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Zapiszę sobie, bo coś czuję, że spieprzę coś.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
It sounds simple enough. Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to a gang leader. I'd piss my pants and run away. I can't let Moiral die. It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, though. You're breathing on my drink.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
It's hot. Sweaty. The music here used to be avant-garde.
Thank you so much.
Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it. Oh. Are you still here?
Lots of money on display. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep people off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me.
Ja nie mam kasy. Aha.
You're scary. I bet you get lots of fights.
You're an interesting one.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I'm fascinated by Jesticars.
I'm not.
But you're an Asari. You must have some opinion about them.
I said I don't want to discuss it.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Baenya?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Tak, cały. Okej.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Wszystko chyba. Cześć Achniok, hejka.
I love clubs. People,
Jak tam?
movement, heat. I can still hear the
Co
bass
tam, jak
like
tam?
the
Jak
drums of a great
weekendzik
hunt
leciał?
out for your blood. But here, it's muted.
Już po weekendzie
safe.
niestety. Dobrze,
Is
no
that
to
what you
fajnie.
want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
Jeżdżę krokiem, się wywaliłem i kuleję. Było najgorzej. Jakieś stłuczenie czy coś?
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Jeżdżę krosem i kulę.
Why do you say that I've killed?
Okej,
What do
okej.
you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
No to nieciekawie. No, trzeba uważać, ale to wiadomo, że to... Ja to... Zawsze coś się musi stać, nie?
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Marin!
Mother.
Do not call me that!
I can't choose to stop being your daughter.
A
Mother.
widzisz.
You made your choice long ago. What choice?
A widzisz, czasem tak jest, nie?
Born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Wow. No to nieźle. Połamał też nogę.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Próbował dęba stanąć, wychylił się i walnął prosto o nogę, jakoś to zaczął do domu. O kurde. Uważajcie tam na siebie, bo to też się... Żebyście sobie... Żebyście się kalekami nie stali, bo to też kurczę. Wszystko fajnie, ale... Wygłupy wygłupami, ale potem problem, nie?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters.
Zawsze nie uważamy. No, to wszystko do czasu, wiesz?
I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a
Ja
broken
wiem.
old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
No, wygupy, nie? Zrobiłeś i działa, no to dobrze, super. No to super. Dobra, gdzie mam... Jak mam wrócić? Na ten dół. W tym jest problem, że ból... też są w szkole. Wyszczelny.
Got something to report?
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
No powiedz, no. Czekaj, co on zrobić w ogóle? Tu. Okej. On tu pierwszy zaczyna, nic mu nie
Commander,
robię,
you've
tak jak
received a new message at your private
to na
terminal.
ryju dostaje, idzie się... Ja pierdyka. Za agresja.
How may I help you,
That'll be all.
It's always nice
No
chatting with
wiadomo, że trzeba też jednak, wiesz... No zależy, wiesz, jak faktycznie jakiś gnojek cię, wiesz, cię wnerwia i to nie jest raz, no to warto się postawić, ale też kurczę, z drugiej strony czasem trzeba odpuścić, nie? Nie ma co się zbliżać do jego poziomu, nie?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a
No i czy
feeling
to
I can
warto, wiesz?
describe.
Wydaje mi się, że... Wydaje mi się, że nie ma sensu, nie?
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
No ja nie jestem taki za agresją.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead.
Mówię, czasem
I hopes,
lepiej
my
odpuścić
dreams
takie
were all bound up
sprawy,
in my
a
children.
też potem
Still, my feelings have
Po
always
co
come after my duty. The
potem
same is
mieć
true
kogoś
of
na
you.
sumieniu.
You
No
said
tak
that
może
Morinth
być,
was a
nie?
monster, but she was still your
W
daughter.
emocjach coś
She was the
uderzysz w
strongest
złe
and
miejsce
smartest.
i
She
masz
would not
problem.
accept the
I
injustice thrust
poprawczak.
upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight.
No,
Do you realize
to
that
nie
she
wiem, czy
went
to
on
jest
the run
dobra
at the age of 40?
cecha, no.
I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Aha.
What will you do now that Morinth is
To
gone?
nie, no nie
I
wiem,
survive
ja
our
jakoś...
mission,
Wydaje mi się, że to
I am
nie
just
jest
a car.
dobre to, co robisz, nie?
Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatjakshi.
Przecież do mnie zarzucami chciał mi krzywdę zrobić, a ja się obronię. No, a w obronie tak, no ale... No nie wiem, kurde. Ja nigdy nie byłem agresywny jak do stosunku do kogokolwiek.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
No nie wiem co mam powiedzieć na to. No dobrze się postawiłeś, tylko że cholera no...
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that
przesady,
served
nie?
her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Pani coś skakał, no to kurde no...
You wanna settle
co
down?
z tymi...
I
tą
did.
młodzieżą teraz
I returned to my homeworld and tried to
się
start a
dzieje?
family. I will
Ogólnie
fight and
kiedyś...
struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will
Aha.
not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
Ogólnie kiedyś jakoś... Przecież tak też znam moich czasów, że tak było różnie, ale... Wcześniej się jakoś miał tam respekt do nauczycieli i tak dalej. A teraz to widzę, że to jest...
You still control
jak
the
jest,
direction
nie?
of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Okej, tyle. No jak chcesz, to powiedz. Rybki na karmie. Krzesłami się rzuca? Boże, co z tymi ludźmi? Jakieś jajca.
How may I...
Is there anything
No,
I should...
anything else, Commander? Take care.
Pójdę do Jokera, coś może powie ciekawego. To już jest przesada z tymi krzesłami.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Dobra, może zrobić szybko zadanie te takie, co dostałem w tym, na tej Omedze. Czyli muszę na Cytadelę polecieć i na Ilium. A gdzie Cytadela? To jest Cytadela, dobra. Wodzianko na samą wyjście, a nie na krzesło. U mnie luzik już. Tak. Wczoraj auto umyłem sobie, bo już kurczę się prosiło. Było mega brudne, już dawno nie myłem, w tym roku pierwszy raz myłem. Także już się należało. Pogoda fajna. Szkoda, że jeszcze jeden dzień tylko. A tylko nie ma, bo policja go zabrała do prosta. No to dobrze. Czemu wziąłem znowu tego samego? Dobra, gdzie to mam iść?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle.
Do sklepu Maraba na Cytadeli. Albo do wieczności. Aha. Marab na Cytadeli. Gdzie to jest?
But this is...
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up
Jakiego
some
masz
spices.
psa?
Aminodextrous and aminosinister, if you have it. You don't
What do you mean? To jest plan. Nie wiem, czy to będzie tu. Gdzie to kurde jest?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. I'm Commander
Maro,
Shepard.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days.
Aha.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Co mam kupić, co? Przesyłkę mam tu mieć jakąś, czekaj. Ale to nic nie mówi o tej przesyłce. Jakiego na dworze w końcu?
Did Verana say the on-the-gel module
Nie wiem, nie
is
będę
heat sink
strzelał.
from his tech
Ja się
shop
tam
or
nie
the
znam
heat sink
bardzo.
modulator?
Na zwierzaka.
Ah, my
I'm
favorite.
just looking around.
I'll be here if you
Kurde
need
no.
anything.
Sklepu Maraba na CDD, albo do wieczności na Ilium, znać wysoki zarząd dla Isha. Pitbulla, a. Okej. Strach się bać, jak go wychowałem. Nie wiem, co mam tu zrobić tutaj tak. To jest to dobre. Aha, to wystarczyło jedno, okej. Policji? Kurde. Ja nie miałem psów nigdy w życiu. Nie, dzięki. Nie chcę piesków. Pieski to jest odpowiedzialność, ale też jakoś... Nie wiem, czy bym dał radę. Nie wiem. Wszystko pożera, co jest owce dzika barana? Masakra. A w ogóle tego bym wziął na chwilę. No będę czort. Od małego. No to dobrze. Cześć. Cześć Aniu. Tak, na TikToku też streamuję, no. Jak tam działa wszystko, nie? Kurde, wczoraj ci mówię. Akurat tak trafiłaś, że już byłem po 3 drinka dosłownie, nie? Jak nigdy, bo zazwyczaj tak w sobotę wypiję jednego, no po jednym to okej. Ale po 3 to już kurde. Ciężko. Ale działa, nie? Wszystko jest git, nie?
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Aha, serio?
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Aha.
Very nicely done, my friend.
Super
And as I
bocie, no.
promised, your reward. If you find yourself on Ilium, there should be another package inside Eternity.
Serio, kurde, to mogę tam od razu iść. Trzeba pitbullami zrywając te obszarki niemieckie pitbulle 3. Dobra, muszę iść na te Ilium jeszcze. Tylko nie wiem gdzie te Ilium... Znaczy wiem gdzie Ilium, tylko nie wiem gdzie jest to miejsce. Wyrwam je z butów jak wychodzę na dół. A, okej. Rozumiem. Ilium. No pitbulle są mocne, no. To takie duże psy są. Dobra. Kogo bym wziąć jeszcze mógł? Wezmę Jack i... w sumie nie wiem kogo. Że tego bym wziął? Okej. Ściągnięcie. Dobra. Tego muszę coś dać. A, dobra. No wszystko. Dobra. To muszę znaleźć gdzieś. A gdzie to miało być? Bar Wieczność na Ilium. Bar Wieczność na Ilium. Aha, wiem gdzie to jest. To akurat proste.
Life can be uncertain. That's why you need an Omnigel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use equipment or breaking down salvaged gear, Cision technology will be there for you. There's some problems Omnigel can't solve.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims.
All right. Let's do it.
Hey, are you okay? You seem touchy. It's not biotic neural itch. Don't let anyone know. Same thing. Gel cleared it right up. Eat it.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense. Calm down, man.
To nie wiem gdzie to jest.
If you're
A
hurting
tu.
for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a bit or something.
Okej. I co? To nie... Jak, to nie jest to?
But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and
Czym wziąłem to? Halo?
It got awards for its portrayal of
Co jest?
Arcturian and Aryan relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my.
And I hear that the love...
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Pleasure as always.
Czemu tu nie ma tego? Czyli... Podniosłem, ale nie zaliczyło mi jakby, że podniosłem. Coś cię zrypało? Co chodzi?
So then he says, "Oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural."
Nie, o co chodzi?
This is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then,
Jestem w dobrym miejscu, nie? Bar Wieczność, no.
completely killed them.
No wziąłem to i co? Ale dziadostwo, co jest grane?
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Ty, no nie widzę tego. Nie wiem co jest.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indenture Tech can help.
No i dupa, nie zrobię tego zadania, tak?
Cutting-edge indentured service. Indenture
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course, I can help you.
Nie wiem, chuj, nie zrobię tego. Trudno.
There we go. Run away, you bastards.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exosuit-wearing employees? Genetic paradigms invite you to consider environmental adaptive therapy or a trained success rate.
Bez sensu, powiem wam. Gra mnie oskamowała. Dupa. No nie no, przecież... nie wiem o co chodzi. Podniosłem to przecież. I ich nie zaliczyło. A jak pójdę tam? Spróbuję wrócić do tego, do tego omega. Gdzie to cholerstwo jest tu? Jak mi nie zaliczyło, to nie będę tego robił, trudno. No, wszystko jedno. No idź.
Hello again. Please tell me you have
I'll
something
have to come back
for me.
later.
Of course.
Było.
Hello again. Please tell me you have something for me.
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that.
No,
I
bo
really
to jednak-
appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble. Great doing business with you, Shepard.
Nie zaktualizowało się, okej. Czyli dobrze, super. Egoizm. Trudno, ale kasę mam. Dobra, w ogóle jeszcze sprawdzę coś. Bo możliwe, że mam ulepszenie jakieś jeszcze. Okej. Dobra, pierwiastka zero za bardzo nie ma sensu się w to spać. Co robimy dalej lojalnościówkę? O, nie przejdę tego na pewno, zresztą wczoraj nie grałem i też sobie utrudniłem sprawę. Na tuczankę się dopuszczam. Ta planetka.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
launched.
Ubogie, bez sensu.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Oj. Ale wywaliło w kosmos.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Aha, pusto.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
No, gdzie to? Nie mogę trafić, no? O, było.
Launching probe.
No fuck.
Probe launched.
O, jest.
Probe
Wystarczy.
launched.
Dobra, ubogie też nie ma sensu. Pucianka. Teraz nie wiem, czy Mordinem grać? Chyba wezmę tym. Ten i Asamarę wezmę. Okej.
What did I tell you, honey? Watch it, human. Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
No odsuń się. Not kapitan. Dzięki Denix za serduszko, cześć.
If you're
Cześć
looking for
czołem.
work, you're shouting down the wrong hole.
Dobra, spoczko
The clan
Denix.
leader wants to speak with
Dzięki
you.
za serduszko i
Keep
dzięki
your
za
running
zapnięcia.
pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Rytuał?
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Z przywódcą klanu.
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the
Jak tam
right
się
soon
gra?
or put
A,
him down.
spoczko. Ogólnie ja robię jakieś poboczne wszystkie. I tak trochę męczę. Znaczy fajnie się gra, tylko że sam sobie oddalam przejście gry, nie? Ale chcę to zrobić jak najlepiej. Platyny nie zrobię, bo bym musiał chyba jeszcze przejść drugi raz i... Bo teraz jak gram jako ten dobry, nie? Bo można przejść jako ten zły, nie? Jako renegat można też grać, ale ja jakoś tak nie potrafię, nie? Tylko, że jak grasz renegatem, to jest ryzyko, że możesz mieć złe zakończenie, co może spowodować, że nie możesz przejść do trójki, bo po prostu zakończysz jakby fabułę już na dwójce, bo wszystkie postacie zginą, nie? Też nie wiem, być zły w grach, no.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just
No
go
i
speak to the
cześć
clan
Denix
leader.
też. Także no, to jest właśnie taki urok takich gier, nie? Zresztą pamiętam, że tam były takie nawet poradniki jak to zrobić, nie? Żeby żeby zepsuć na tyle save'a, żeby nie dało się go wczytać w trójce, nie? Po prostu sama gra by uznała, że już nie ma czego kontynuować, bo postacie nie żyją, nie? W sumie to jest ciekawe właśnie, że można tak zrobić, nie?
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's.
W ogóle dzięki za subka, Dawid, bo zauważam, że odnowiłeś subka. Tak, tak, właściwie save'y od jedynki są jakby powiązane. Można niby to ominąć i po prostu jakoś wygenerować fabułę, nie? Mniej więcej decyzje, które były podejmowane, ale można po prostu to w formie jakiegoś tam komiksu, nie? Primala, tak. Far Cry'a ogarnąłeś. Ale fajny słodziak. A tam jaki biega słodziak. Kilka miechów, no. No. No Prima, wiem, śmieję się. O, jaki fajny kotek.
Good, Varen. Good, Varen.
Dobra, starczy.
Stay.
Siad. A najlepsze, że ogarnianie tego co trzeba. A to chyba o tym mówiłeś kiedyś, nie?
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
No, kojarzę, no. Cześć Karo, hejka, jak tam Johnek?
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
Dzwoniłeś do
I
pomocy
don't
nawet.
have the luxury of turning away paying
Ale do tej angielskiej?
I do
Nie.
enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people
Czego
here
boty
do.
wysyłam? A nie wiem, no. Ja jestem taki, wiesz, złośliwiec i wysyłam. A nie mówi, że to my mamy innego. A, do Polski, okej. No, no jeszcze mi zejdzie trochę,
Most of
no.
it's food and drink that's toxic
To jest dwójka, nie? Jeszcze trójka będzie przede mną.
local favorite. Don't try to act tough and tear your
Słyszałeś, że
insides apart.
starsi
He's
Co?
not joking.
Co tam, Pelek?
Wincall hits aliens like ground glass. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pod jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over
Też
there if you
ciekawe,
want
z
to buy
kolei, że
something.
się nie dałoby. Dobra. Smacznego, Dawid. Jeszcze trójka, tak? Ale wydaje mi się, że nie zdążę tego przejść do 20. Tak, Tenix, to wszystko właśnie z tego względu. Dlatego, no. Przejrzałeś mnie. Raczej u mnie w pokoju nie mam, musiałbym zejść na dół, wiesz? Nie chce mi się. A co?
What the hell is a pyjack?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, ring call, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
Why did you call the pyjacks off-world vermin?
An alien trader landed here a few years back. He had goods he
Nie
salvaged
będę
from
mierzył.
some place called Elatania.
Ale o czym słyszałem, Pelek, bo
Swung
tylko
off
widzę
the ship
część
and started
zdania.
stealing food and shitting everywhere.
Ankieta mnie namówiła. Ankieta, no, zresztą już się długo z tym jakby
I can't imagine you let them walk
zwlekałem,
away
nie?
after that.
Not a
Także no.
chance. One bowl
Jest
of
jak jest.
pyjak dung nailed the leader of
No
Clan
fajny jest Mass
Forsyth
Effect, ja
across
nie
the
wiem.
forehead. That's apparently
Na
grounds for
górze.
execution.
Słyszałem, że starsi coś tam znaleźć. I tyle. Tyle widzę zdania, nie widzę nic więcej. Napisz jeszcze raz, bo nie widzę całości.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans.
Może ma tą straczkę, nie? Wiesz, że Filip w Polsce jest znowu.
He's not joking. Ringcall hits aliens like ground glass. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pod jocks don't steal, which isn't
I
much.
się nie odzywa, co
Take a look
najważniejsze.
at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
Aha. Tak, ale to jeszcze nie do końca jest, wiesz, nie ma ustawy jeszcze do końca zrobionej, no.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the pyjacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns.
Niby mi to nie grozi, bo ja tylko w rezerwie jestem, nie? Więc no.
You get a discount.
Nawet wiesz, nie mam żadnych szkoleń i tak dalej, więc raczej mi to nie dotyczy.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
I co on tu zrobi? Zabij pijaki. Pijaki. Zabij pijaki. Gdzie to iść w ogóle? Ułoży pobliski dział obronnych, aby zabić wiele pijaków. Okej. różnym działkami by. A tu. Się raziłem. Na razie nie ma czym. Na razie nie ma czym.
Watch it, human. What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
Oni do końca roku będą to się przygotowywać. Nie wiadomo co tam będzie w tej ustawie jeszcze. Na razie nie ma co się tam martwić na zapas, no.
So, you're in charge of Urdnot scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example.
Zresztą to my też jesteśmy
Plus,
tak
the little
jakby...
bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too
To nie jest
high.
tak jak
Can't
już
have that.
10 lat temu powiedzmy, że nic tam nie groziło i tak dalej, więc no wiadomo, że to jednak dla bezpieczeństwa no przywracałem tak powoli, nie, tą wojskową i zobaczymy, no.
Enough. Varen here and there, and
Bo
snakes
jednak
in any
no
of the water safe
nie
enough
jesteśmy w
to
dobrym
drink.
położeniu.
Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
Ale mówię, nie ma co się martwić na zapas. Co będzie, to będzie, no niestety, no.
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the
To
perimeter,
jest po prostu
taking
tylko
out a generator or two.
w razie,
Other times,
gdyby
we
była
play
u
hide
nas,
and
nie daj
seek,
Boże, wojna, nie?
leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is.
Kurde, chyba to wrazek
It's
mi
not
pomył.
like we can hide.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek.
Ale wydaje mi się,
Lots of
Karo, że
tracks,
nie wiem czy jest też,
exaggerate our numbers.
że pewnie po tej dwójce zrobię sobie przerwę jednak.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is
W
vermin.
sensie
And if we get
nie
hold
będę
of
grał
defense
trójki od
systems,
razu,
we
tylko
don't use them to guard
bo i
grain.
tak nie zdążę, nie wyrobię
We
się
got
do
weapons
20, nie ma
stockpiles
opcji
to take
nawet.
care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Look at him run. Ah!
No jest, jakie gówno. Ja mam strzelać. Do Jaków? A gdzie to jest? Kurwa. Ale fajna zabawa. Kurwa, co to jest? Ale zdążyłem, dobra? nie. Okej. Fala ukończona? To jeszcze kilka fal będzie? Super. No ile tego jeszcze? Zdążyłem, uff. Easy. Dobra.
Eyes straight ahead.
Dobra.
Should I ask the female clan for right of passage?
Może da mi zniżkę dzięki temu.
I lost temper seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence.
Nie, dam sobie spokój.
I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at
Dzięki.
cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Kurde, będę miał mało kasy. Rękawice stabilizacyjne. Maska pośmiertna.
Now what's this?
Dobra. Nie widziałem już, szczerze mówiąc.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. Should be out on you. I'll tear you apart. You don't have dope. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnoth from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krawl, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
I've had enough of you.
Then let's end this.
Eyes straight ahead. Go away. The envoy of female clans just left you.
Go away, alien. I talk to no one about our rights unless my clan leader wills it.
Czyli nie tu mam iść,
I'll
dobra.
never back down.
Then I'll put you on your back. Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle. Well, I'm not putting a damn
Hold.
sorry statue.
You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Good enough. Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Virmire.
Huh. You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Virmire was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a Collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Jorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard.
No.
How could he be alive?
Does that name mean anything to you, Rex?
Vicious warlord responsible for many deaths, who apparently toyed with genetics. A clone undertaking the right.
You are considering it? Tank-bred allowed status as an adult? This is too far.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, like entering the maiden stage.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank-bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Okay.
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Dobra.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
To pit living beings against each other for entertainment. Unforgivable. If I survive your mission, I may return here and instruct the Krogan on compassion. I'll need many bullets.
Put down some real money, human.
Super, ale walka?
Give me a reason.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say.
Step back. My Varen is hungry.
Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of Ringcall. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Wykluczające, okej.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjacks here, toiling among satyrs. I am the Lord High Researcher.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
The Solarians. The designers of the Genophage.
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew to tell the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
You must be working on something.
With a new...
The Solarians.
Yeah, actually...
Enjoy your research.
Wow.
Yes, move along. Have you forgotten? I have no time for you. Being the Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot demands my total attention.
I won't take up much of your
My
valuable
work
time.
is
Of
very...
course it is.
Oh,
I'm just curious.
finally, someone understands.
You must be working on
I
something.
work with a new clan.
The Solarians.
Yeah. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
Dobra.
Enjoy your research.
Może coś ciekawego będzie, ale nic. Aha. Nie stać mnie na nic.
Always want more shock absorption.
One wrong step, Shepard. The Citadel has huge armies. Millions of people live there. Why do you care so much? You gonna leave? You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Urdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission? That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My clan stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens your simple interpretation.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
What the hell is your issue? What have you got against Grunt?
It doesn't matter if one of our own made him. He is a manipulation. He may as well be the genophage in the flesh.
The genophage defines the weak. My bloodline will make us stronger.
You sound like Rex, bringing radical change that threatens our core. We have gone too far already.
This is about politics. You maneuver like the Citadel Council. Does your Krant also fight with words?
You dare slander me in such a way?
Impressive. You challenged with words, their natural weapon. And your Krant sees how your position weakens, Uvank.
Shaman, you cannot decide in his favor. What about Krogan tradition if you pollute the rite?
You dare. I was a warrior before your mother was born. I speak with the authority of centuries. I decide who is worthy. That is the end of it.
I have other means to oppose this.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Dobrze.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Cześć Daria. A, w porządku, wiesz? W porządku. Dzisiaj tak chillowo, wczoraj w sumie też. Ładna pogoda była. Jutro do pracy.
Is that Krogan gonna be
To
a
już jest
problem?
gorsza część mojej wypowiedzi.
During the rite of passage,
No i tak
you
ogólnie
must be
leci.
ready for anything,
A u ciebie to tam?
Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Teraz nie ma co przedłużać.
Excellent.
Dzisiaj wygrałem w zawodach strzeleckich w pierwszym życiu? Wow, nice. Gratulacje. W pierwszej dziesiątce, a teraz pierwsze, no brawo. No to super.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface
A to
city to fall
czym
in the
strzelałaś?
rebellions. The
Jeśli
keystone
można
was at
wiedzieć.
the heart.
It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials. What will happen? Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan.
Karabin to się z 500 metrów. A, okej. No to fajne, fajne,
Let's
fajne.
get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
No to nice. Pieniążki
Let's
są.
get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Zobaczcie. No dostanie się... A nie wiem, ja się tam... Nie wiem, o czym do mnie piszesz w sumie, ale...
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Już. Muszę pozbierać rzeczy. No. Domyślasz się, no.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Dobra, córka.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Get them off their feet!
Take it.
One left, one down.
Aha, okej.
On the ground now.
Okej.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Daleko jeszcze?
I'm ready. Yeah, right on your ass.
Jak zrobisz misję Kaziumie, weź PM szaraczek z sejfu.
One less to worry.
To nie jest ta broń przypadkiem?
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Ja już robiłem tą misję. To nie, czy to nie jest ta broń, co strzela, gdzie to sprawdza? No, to jest to. PM szarańcza. Może to jest super broń, bo ona nie ma odrzutu praktycznie. Chociaż niestety ma mało magazynek i trochę to jest wada, ale każda broń, jaką strzelałem, zwłaszcza PM-ki, bo ja w sumie nie mam innych, no to one no tragiczne są w obsłudze.
To trigger the keystone to continue the
Dobra,
right.
tylko pozbieram może coś, co? Nie wiem po co. Dobra.
The Keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the race. Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair. Crawlers, come to your death.
No chyba nie wiem, czy mam do tego strzelać.
Hostiles behind.
Oj.
Impact shot.
No. Trudno.
I'll put them down.
Wow. Oj. Wrek, bo znaczy wrek może. Ginie mi zaraz.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Jeszcze?
We need to trigger the Keystone to continue the rite. Now, all Krogan bear the Genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival. Feel that? Everything is shaking.
Pasta, okej.
Incoming! Enemy with fire.
Bo jest tak. No, widzę właśnie. Okej. No, zejdź niżej, da się? Amon brakuje. A go rozwalimy. Słabe, ale jakoś tak w miarę zawierają. Mam widać, że on wyjdzie, okej. Okej. No nie, nie zbiorę tego wszystkiego. Nie dali mi zebrać nic, no.
I want more. You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Wordnot Rex was the last. My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good. True, your alien found weakness in some of my Krant. I wonder, you say you are pure. Okier constructed you? No alien meddling?
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole. A what? A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take
Aha. Serio?
They've seen us.
Mam pistolet, halo.
Getting up close!
Aha. Aha. To nie strzelam z tego co trzeba, spoko.
Get them off their feet.
Okej. Nie zdążyłem. Czemu broń się zmieniła? Aha, bo nie mam amunicji. Okej. To może się zgadzać. Biedny. Się zaczął trochę.
Let's signal at the keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
No, dobrze.
The rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell.
Bądź ostry.
Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortek. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature.
Teraz patrzę na
Our
profil
spirit
i widzę
is
u
one
mnie
of
174
violence and
obserwujących, a nic nie wrzucam.
I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Nie wiem w sumie, od czego to zależy.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
No mam 3 filmiki u siebie na przykład. Co prawda głównie live'y robię, ale to... No, praktycznie z filmów to ja nie wiem, czy jakichś obserwujących miałem. Nie ma żadnych. Awans, dobra. No tu szanse. Lektor spalin, co to może być?
So proud you're back. You again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you?
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere. A human killed the Thresher Maw.
I may be young, but
I relay the wishes of the females. That's it.
You don't have the plates to try.
Weź sobie wora na oswój.
Clear that the tank-brother and the human killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's heard. Hasn't been done since Rex was still around when the female camps.
Ale co, którego tego? Nie. Nie można.
Here, try this.
Aha.
Looks like Gers finally found someone to follow around.
Jak fajnie, piesio.
Here you killed a Thresher Maw. Impressive. One of the children, probably 5 years from now.
Został do walki go mogę, okej. Być za mną wchodził teraz? Fajnie.
Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips?
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
No tak, Rex to robiście, no.
Welcome.
I'm looking for a Solarian.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch.
I need to go.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like...
No okej, to jest zrobione. Tylko, aha, bo jeszcze muszę tu coś zrobić, nie?
Put down some real money, human.
Jest, wygrał. Dobra. Starczy.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We won't regret it.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian.
Zawsze wygrywa, nigdy przegra?
If it's Blood Pack,
Ale cheaterstwo.
Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot.
Zaczępiłem pewne piec sekretów. Jakoś mi się nie chce, bym musiał... Jakbym naprawdę potrzebował kasy, bym musiał
That
pewnie...
doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Tak
Any
robić,
hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
No.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
What's Clan Weirlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Weirlock started it, one of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Weirlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Dark Picture? Trylogia? Nie wiem. Znaczy, ja ogólnie, jeśli bym miał grać, to najpierw bym zaczął od Until Dawn pewnie. Tylko, że nie wiem kiedy. Możliwe, że w międzyczasie to zrobię. Bo jeśli chodzi o Mass Effect, to mi zostanie 3. Ja nie wiem, czy się wyrobię z 3 do 20. Ale z kolei nie chciałbym zaczynać i zostawić tego na czas Assassin's Creed'a. Bo to jest pierwsza część. Until Dawn, nie? No. To ja wiem, no. Nikogo wziąć, wezmę Garusa chyba. Znaczy, no na razie nie wiem. Powiem ci szczerze, że nawet nie wiem. Devil in me. No. Tylko jest jeden problem, bo ja bym chciał to w polskiej wersji ograć. A polska wersja jest tylko na tym. Na PC-cie. W sumie jest spolszczenie do tego. To zamyka pierwszy sezon, no. Dobra, na razie zostawię to tak jak jest. Tu jest podmiotowy. Grając na PC, bym miał problem ze streamowaniem tego. Tak, ale jest bardzo dobrze przygotowane spolszczenie na PC. A że mam te gry na PC, no to pan to oglądać, nie? Ale nie wiem, zobaczymy, jeszcze nie mówię nic. Tak, napisy, no, napisy.
Hostiles to the left.
Okay. Fine. Mocniejsza. O. Musiałem zobaczyć, bo ja się tak czepię jednej snajpy. Ale jeden czarcy, nie zobaczymy. Oj. Aha, ulepszam non-stop, wiesz? Nie, na razie mam zrobione wszystko, co można w tym momencie. Aha.
This should slow him down.
Założę na film prototyp. No w zasadzie ja mam... To nie... Obgadany. W ogóle jeśli chodzi o misje lojalnościowe, to tam mi została ostatnia z tych... To nie wszystkie mam postać tak naprawdę. Tam ja mam Legiona, Legion będzie później.
Not difficult.
Mam misję. Chodzi ci po prostu, że porównuję o ulepszeniu, tak? No to ja w sumie tam rozmawiałem, nie wiem, czy przede wszystkimi o tym... Pamiętam w sumie, bo...
Scoped and dropped! Never saw me coming!
Są też czasami. Zabiją przypadkowo. O, jest, ale to spalił, dobra. Mam tu rozwalić tą beczkę, ale jakoś tak to nie jest jakiś tam. Dobra.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through.
That body, human. Need to take a look.
Stres? A co
Sores,
takiego będzie?
tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
No proszę.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to
Ale
simulations,
co, nie,
corpses,
nie
clone
zadawalają
tissue
ci się takie,
high-level
jakie
tests
masz?
on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of
Taka
calculus.
ciekawostka.
Simple rule, never broke it.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels. Could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life.
Znaczy ja
Makes
ogólnie
humans useful
nie
test
jestem
subjects,
zwolennikiem
larger
takiego
reactions,
upiększania,
smaller
ale wiadomo,
stimuli.
co kto woli, nie? Każdy, to jest każdego sprawa osobista, nie? Więc...
I know we can look much different
Nie,
from
nic
each
do
other,
tego, nie?
but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But
Mało.
human probability curve offers
Mało
greater
trochę. Na
overall
Twitchu
variety.
chyba nikt. Jedna osoba może. Także, no nie ma szału.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
No. Słucham uważnie.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
Słowo choroby, okej.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pack did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Werlock Gold, attack!
We've been spotted.
I need those shields to destroy you.
No, dokładnie.
This should punch through their armor.
Przerąbane. Ale wiadomo co się czeka, nie wiadomo, nie? Dobrze, że zaczęli. Aha, bateria sobie, ale może mi się uda do końca dograć. Najwyżej podładuję. Albo teraz podłączę, co mi przeszkadza. No, z rakiem to tak jest właśnie. W wieku 17 lat. Aha, to chociaż... Kurde, ale przerąbane w takim wieku już, nie? Ale to było... To nie był złośliwy rak, nie?
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
No to teraz ci całkowicie rozumiem, nie? Bo myślałem, że po prostu nie satysfakcjonował rozmiar i... A to już po prostu, no... Było jak było, nie? To nie jest widzimisię, jednak po prostu chcesz wrócić do w miarę normalnego życia, nie?
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good.
To dobrze w sumie już. Znaczy dobrze w sumie, że no... Że ten zabieg być miała, nie? No to...
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult.
No,
Working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable. Could cause total sterility, malignant tumors. Could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable. 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Klikałem to?
What was it like working on the genophage model?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
No. To się zdziwią. No ale fajnie, no. Aby się to udało, nie?
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced Genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Gdzieś na zawodach panowie się nabijali, że jedna dziewczyna bierze w tym udział. A widzisz, utarłaś im nosa, nie? Utarłaś im nosa, no i dobrze, no. Zresztą, nie wiem czemu taka jest, panuje taka jakby...
Dead Krogan, female.
Jak to
Tumors indicate
nazwać?
experimentation. No
Takie
restraint marks.
przekonanie, że kobieta nie umie strzelać. Jasne, że umie, przecież to nawet widać w grach komputerowych, że panie niekoniecznie są słabsze od facetów w strzelaniu.
Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of Genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death not my work, only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience.
10
The
środku,
doctor
nice.
killed millions.
No to niezły cel.
Modified Genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult.
Ale stresik
Krogan
był,
reaction
nie?
visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of Life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
No karabin nieustawiony i bez optyki. Stres był olbrzymi, szkoda, że tego nie nagrywałam. A no. No byś miała pamiątkę, nie? Kurczę, ale skąd wiedziałaś? Nie przewidziałaś tego, nie? Że się uda.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the Genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points.
Ale Daria tak
years of
najlepiej
arguments,
podejść do
countless
tematu,
scenarios,
bo
all noted Krogan
im bardziej ci
fragmentation
będzie
as
zależało,
dangerous.
tym bardziej
No
będzie
unified culture to support
to
repopulation.
ciężej wykonać, bo będziesz
Turians and humans
mega,
destroying Krogan utterly.
mega
Genophage
zestresowana
was
sytuacją,
saved
nie?
lives.
You could have cured the Genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy, bloodthirsty
I
army.
jeszcze nowym sprzętem,
Galactic
tak.
expansion, only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives, war would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Okej. Kapuj. Kurde, tam było. Było przerąbane, że tym nowym, bo nie znam, który raz bocznego zapłonu, no. No odsuń się. No jak się na swoim sprzęcie nie strzela, tylko na innym, no to faktycznie. Na żywo nie. Na żywo nie wiedziałam, nie?
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Powiem ogólnie z tej najmniejszej amunicji i totem bez spłonki z tyłu. Aha.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
No już poszedł, fajno.
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
Ja nigdy z boczniaków nie strzelałem, tylko z karabinów centralnego zapłonu. Aha, to jeszcze pierwszy raz tak się... No to tym bardziej super...
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable
Super
materials.
sukces, nie?
A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan.
Never saw me coming!
Making contact.
Centralne to te, co znasz z gier karabin wyborowy. A, okej. Dobra. Nie wiem, czemu tym strzelam.
This should slow him down.
No. Otwieraj tu.
Concussive shot ready. Knock that one.
Tak się nauczyła i się tego trzyma na bazie 5 mm pistoletu 10. No. Nie, no, Kazabran to jednak ma inaczej jakby. Inaczej rozszerzy zasobów. W sumie tam mogę się wypowiadać, bo się nie znam. Ale no. Na pewno to nie jest tak prosto się dostosować do innych broni, nie?
Headed for combat.
Wait, I was standing downwind. Killed that one. Killed that one.
Jest tu mały problem. Umieram. Mam pistolety, karabiny i strzelby, ale to karabiny u mnie grają główną rolę. Od nowa.
Incoming.
Aha, mogę w sumie. Faktycznie, zawsze o tym zapominam, ale jakoś oszczędzam strasznie. Coś widziałem hakuj? A, dobra, ważne, bo nie, wydawało mi się. Aha, zajmujesz ogniem, okej.
There we go. Scoped and dropped. Get ready for close combat.
I was standing downwind. One down.
Amunicję do PM-ki? A da się to zmienić? Nie, bo tu chyba nie ma w tej części. Chyba w trójce są inne rodzaje amunicji. Sam nie wiem. Umiejętności? Wszystkich trzech jest? No to nie mam jak wybrać. Zablokowałem się, nie? Aha.
Enemies in front. Just looking to help.
Enemy charging!
Twoja klasa puszcza tę kulę zamiast tego. Aha. Okej.
Never saw me coming!
Closing in. Enemies inbound.
O.
And stay down. They're moving in close. They're moving in close.
No wiem, mogę po prostu tym, ale nigdy... A to nie pamiętam, ale ja wolę tak. W sumie mam więcej czasu na pomyślenie, co zrobić. Dobra. No. Legiona czytali? Nie mam pojęcia. Jeszcze o tym nie myślałem. Tak szczerze mówiąc. Nic nie ma. Grałem, no. Na kogo wybiorę? No nie, ciężko powiedzieć teraz. Jedna musi zginąć, no nie wiem właśnie, ja nie pamiętam jak ja przychodziłem pierwszy raz kogo ja ale chyba Legiona, bo Stali to jednak dłużej się przebywało.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werlock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
Jak to zgięto w trzeciej części, nie, to nie on. Aha.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
To podpowiem, że można, bo można to przeoczyć. Okej.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morton, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the
Dobra,
Krogan
spoczko
recover.
Daria, dzięki, że wpadłaś, pogadaliśmy sobie. No i zapraszam jutro, jakbyś miała czas, to wpadaj.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weirlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weirlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weirlock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weirlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special Task Group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weirlock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
No dobra, jeszcze muszę wrócić.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
O, dobrze zrobiłem w sumie. Okej, coś tu jeszcze jest ciekawego? O, a ten co? No i co? Jak mam stąd wyjść teraz? Aha, teraz się pokazało, okej. Wyjdź. Dobra.
You again. I told you the blood pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
Go to the clan leader. There's not grunt. You can go where you want.
Dam to zadanie jeszcze.
Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the Rachni, though, didn't they? Couldn't take us up there, but...
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
Child. Let's tackle them. You don't want anything. Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was.
It was a lot of fun.
I'll give you a discount at my store. Suit yourself. Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother?
Pogadać z Frexem jeszcze? Punktowie.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I need to go. We'll go over this.
Well, Shepard.
Nic nie powiem, okej. Dobra, jest fajny. O, piesek.
have been a bloodbath ever since
Zgarł
Urza's handler was
sędziego.
exiled.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with...
What does the scout commander do?
Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave... Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tomka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Okay.
A human killed the Thresher on foot.
Jeszcze pójdę do góry zobaczyć. Jakieś zadanie mam oddać coś? Arrival to jest DLC. Trochę mi zajmie ta dwójka. Mi się wydaje, że nie ma sensu ruszać z trójką od razu. Chociaż ja wiem.
This Baron can track you anywhere on the planet.
Barely survived the mod with Myron. Guess that human's got a quad.
You don't have the plates to try.
Dope. You again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you?
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Poczekaj, poglądam na byle jakie tematy.
I should go.
No
I'm
kurde.
sure you are needed elsewhere.
Tak chciałem.
You again. What can
If
Clan
Knockmore is a small clan, how do you keep
We
them
are the most clans lend us the
What business does clan?
with our help.
I thought all Krogan
I
wanted.
slaughtered my way. I'm sure you are
Ciekawego
needed
nie mówi,
elsewhere.
dobra.
A human killed the Thresher.
I don't care who you are.
Shepard, I hope you have more blood on your hands and more tales of conquest. What better for proud warriors to discuss?
I took down Saren, one of the top specters in Council space.
No small task. We have learned the strength of those who bear that title. You held it yourself, if I'm correct.
I want to know about T'Chunga.
Chunk, when we are wise and powerful, how else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization, it would be wrong.
I should go.
May your foes be...
No tyle.
killed the Thresher. Then let's let her not grunt with us now. We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes her not strong.
Dobra, lecę na statek. Pogadam z towarzyszami i skończę sobie.
I tell you? A human killed the Thresher World on foot.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay.
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Spoko. Dobra, jeszcze pogadam z Kelly.
How may I help you?
Is there anything I should
Nothing.
know?
Anything else, Commander?
Okay.
It's always nice chatting with
Nie,
you.
to nie, dobra, to teraz pójdę.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me, betrayed my work, disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new, better goal, better purpose, fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other
Sorry,
ways?
have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Are there any
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Have you got a minute?
Not a good time. Trying to map anything else? We'll be here if you need me.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing?
Felt
Jim?
good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to... Anything else, Commander?
How are we doing?
Felt
Jim?
good to take... Anything else,
We'll talk
Commander? Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just
I'm
talking.
good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud.
What do you think of the state
This
of the
crew is as good as it can be. Anything else, Commander?
Okej,
Commander.
jest dobrze. Rybki. Pogadam z kim się da.
Do Do you have any suggestions about
I
using
have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond.
What are your impressions of
Jacob
Miranda?
is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high. We have a strong team and everyone is committed.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
So the collectors did take New Canton?
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people.
Hey, Shepard.
Hej. Dobra, tu jest zaliczone. Jeszcze tak, pogadam z Mirindą.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Of course, Commander.
Okej.
How can I help you, Commander?
Kurde,
Back to
zapało mi
work.
go.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy?
The weapons
armor?
upgrades have gone in beautiful. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me. Shepard, Need me for something?
The Cerberus crewman.
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some... I'll be here if you need me.
Cały czas tego tą kalibracją się zajmujesz. Jeszcze sobie podlecę tu. Zostało mi parę osób do pogadania. Samara, Tain. Tain jeszcze. Tain, gdzie jest Tain? Tu.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls and metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
Nie wiem, czy ja to rozmawiałem.
There's something else I'd like.
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Dobra, to jest zrobione. Z Miranną gadałem, z Garosem gadałem, z Samarą gadałem, Kasą mi nie powie nic. Dobra, czy tu. Nie wiem, czy do Jacka nie podlecieć, nie wiem po co, ale... No, do tego, do gruntu muszę pójść. Do Tali jeszcze bym coś pogadał.
Hey,
Oj,
What do you think of
Jacob
Miranda?
doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus. I know when someone's rather do it to them.
Dobra, nie
Good.
będę
I
gadał
can't
z
take much
tym.
more of your face anyway.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Super. Dobra, gruncik.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way. Shepard,
Anything in your tank imprints that
nothing
could
else I can think of. I'm no tech. Enjoy what you got.
What are your thoughts about our
We'll
mission?
push our enemies to the edge of space, then step on their fingers one at a time until the void takes them.
What are your thoughts
We'll
about
push
our
our enemies to the edge of space.
What do you think about the
Good
crew?
bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Shepard.
Ok. Dobra, jeszcze Tali i... ewentualnie... Co będą chcieli?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
How's the Normandy run?
Say what you will about Cerberus. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack.
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot, but I don't want to share you.
You don't need to share me. I'm not interested in anybody except you, Tally.
Oh. Well, then I'll talk to you later, once you've made that clear to Jack.
Hey,
We need to discuss
I
our
said.
relation.
You know what it's like?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker. What are you getting at, Shepard? Don't 180 on me.
I've got other options.
Right. I said I didn't care. Don't need you in my head anyway.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes. I've been thinking. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people. Always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me? You risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharos 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks, or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Tali, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if, but... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research, figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Cześć, Jamal, hejka.
Sure, but in most cases everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone, but I'm ready to show you.
A u mnie też w porządku.
If I can do it without dying.
U mnie w porządku. Odcinek dzisiaj ogólnie. Zabdę kończę pewnie i tak grać.
Whenever you figured it out.
Bo już trochę pograłem.
I'll let you know. I promise. Until then I should, you know, do something. Repairs for the mission.
No, pokupuję różne rzeczy. Bo już zostało mi tylko to. A że tu się wrócę, nakarmię rybki znowu. Bo nie chcę, żeby mi zdechły. Okej. No i tak to się kręci. Jutro do pracy niestety, więc znowu.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a
I
moment
always
to
have
talk?
time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
Okej, dobranoc, Jamal,
I was
dzięki, że padłeś.
handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the
Do
greatest threat
następnego.
known to humanity. How do I feel? But mostly I feel encouraged.
Dobra,
I'll be
starczy.
here if you need anything.
Okej, i to jest wszystko tu. Jeszcze siła rażenia strzelby. Brakuje mi kaski, tak? No. Mało kupowałem tych rzeczy, dobra. Wszystko? Okej. No wsio. Starczy na dzisiaj. Dobra, będę kończył. Myślę, że starczy. Wszystkie misje lojalnościowe ukończone. Jeszcze będę robił pewnie jakieś poboczniaki. Także wydaje mi się, że jeszcze na parę dni mi tak tej gry zostało. Dobra. Dziękuję za dzisiaj. Widzimy się jutro i dobranoc. Pa. Pa.